Hello, I'm Nick Rodriguez with the Squid Ink service team. And today we're going to talk about commissioning and purging your printhead, your CoPilot printhead, on a bag closure system similar to this one here. So on a bag closure system like this, you're going to notice that your printhead has two different positions. On this particular machine, it has the operating position here, and I can lift this tab up and set it back here. This is what we would call the maintenance position, where we can go ahead and do some priming or our commissioning of the printhead before we start printing. So the reason we want to be able to pull our head back into the maintenance position before we do any commissioning or priming is to prevent any ink from going down into the lock track itself. A few materials that you're going to want to have on hand or reachable while you're doing your priming or commissioning is a couple lint-free wipes, such as these abrasive-free pads that we use, and a bottle of your 8043 cleaner that's specifically formulated for the UV inks, which are being used on the bag closure systems. What you're going to want to do first is get some of your lint-free wipes with your head in the back maintenance position. We're going to go ahead and put some wipes underneath the printhead to help catch any ink that may fall. Just like that. Then we're going to want to go ahead and install our ink. It's a 8100 UV Cure ink. We're going to install it just like this and make sure it snaps into place. Now I want to prepare another lint-free wipe to catch any ink that would come out of the print engine while we purge. Now what we're doing now is called the commissioning process. And so what you'll notice is the power is off on the controller, the printhead's in the back position, we're ready to catch ink. And at this point we can go ahead and turn on our power to our controller and take our lint-free wipe, hold it in front of the printhead, and press the purge button at the back of the head. The printhead will engage in a commissioning process that'll last about 30 or 40 seconds. That should be enough to push out any air and fully fill the ink manifold that's inside of the printhead. Once you're satisfied with the ink or your purge, you can go ahead and wipe the face of that stainless steel cover off. Remove all the excess ink that may be there. Now the reason we do the commissioning process as opposed to the on-controller purge is due to the firmware of the system. So the commissioning process allows you to go ahead and prime it completely. Once you're completed commissioning your printhead, you can go ahead and re-engage your printhead into the operation position. Now you do the commissioning process when you replace your cartridge of ink or if you're installing a printhead for the first time. So if you were doing the commission because you replaced your ink cartridge, you're going to want to remember to tell the controller that you replaced that ink cartridge. And here's how you do it. On the home screen, such as where we are right here, you're going to want to go ahead and activate or access your gear page. And then we're going to need to unlock our screen here. What we're looking for is this icon right here. And you're going to want to use this icon, which will refill or tell the system that the ink has been replaced. So once your system's been online and running, it's not unheard of to do a few routine purges throughout the run of its life. Sometimes it's recommended, depending on the application, to do just a quick purge at the beginning of the shift. When we do that, it's going to be slightly different than how we commissioned the printhead at the beginning. What we're going to still do is pull the head back into its maintenance position before we do anything. Just like that. The next thing we're going to want to do is get some wipes, just like we did for the commissioning. Fold them and place them underneath the printhead. And ready another wipe to catch it from the print engine itself. And before we go any further, we're going to need to go to the controller and tell it that we're going to purge the head, which we'll do by accessing the parameters page here and selecting the Purge icon in the upper left-hand corner. Now once you're here, you're going to need to press it one more time to confirm. And then we can go ahead and go to the printhead, hit our Purge button, and it'll burp out a little bit of ink. Just like that. So once you have completed your purge, we'll go ahead and remove our lint-free wipe. And if we need to, wipe down that face again. And go ahead and engage it back into its operation mode. And go ahead and operate as normal from there. So again, just want to reiterate the differences between our commissioning process and the purge. We use the purge to help clear up any print quality issues or to clear out some jets. We use the commissioning process to fill it with a new cartridge of ink or if we're installing a new printhead. This way we can fully prime the printhead and get rid of all the air and be confident that we can run without depriming. Again, I'm Nick Rodriguez with the Squid Ink service team. I hope you found this video helpful. If you need more, go ahead and find us on the web or on YouTube, and we'll see you then. Thanks.